Okay, we're going to talk about the different payment methods. There's 3 different payment methods that we're going to talk about today. There's obviously a lot more than the 3 ways to pay for things. But we're going to talk about debit cards, which immediately remove money from a linked account. So if you have money in your checking account, it will take money directly out of that. A credit card allows a buyer to put off paying a purchase until a certain time in the future. So you may want to purchase something and don't have that money right then, so then you can use a credit card to pay for it. A store value card is like a gift card. So there's already the money on it. So if you had a store value card to Best Buy, okay, it was like a gift card that someone gave you. It already has money on it, and you can only use that at Best Buy. Okay, this is a chart that just goes further into explaining what debit cards, credit cards, and store value cards are. A debit card just takes money immediately out of the linked account, and usually you're only charged money if you accidentally spend more than what you have, so if you overdraft. Credit cards, the payments are made in the future. There's usually an assigned spending limit, so your limit may be $10,000. You can't go over that $10,000. Your credit is affected, so if you don't make your payments, then your credit score can go down. There's usually interest, and we've talked about interest rates with loans. If you make the minimum payment each month, you will pay more in interest and it'll take longer to pay off the balance. Store value cards, there's no additional funds are required at the time of purchase. It's just less than or equal to the amount that's on the card. Spending limit is whatever's on the card, and your credit is not affected. So we're going to go into 3 different scenarios and talk about what would make more sense to use in these scenarios. Liz will use her credit card to purchase a new bike equipment that is only available online. The cost of the bike equipment is $129.50. She has $118.09 in her checking account. So she can't use her debit card because she doesn't have enough money. And it doesn't say anything about her having a store value card. So she's going to have to use her credit card for that $129.50. James will use his debit card to pay for the movie ticket for himself and 2 friends. The cost of the movie is $32.50. He has $102.40 in his checking account, so he has enough money in his checking account to pay for the movie, so it makes sense to use the debit card. And it doesn't say anything about having a gift card, so in this case, you would use your debit card. Rachel will use a store value card to buy a dress for a party. The dress costs $79.99. She has $201.25 in her checking account and a store value card worth $100. So it would make sense to use the store value card for $100 because her dress is going to be less than that $100. And then she can keep whatever's in her checking account because the store value card, it's the gift card, it already has the money on it. So that's the difference between a debit card, credit card, and store value card.